right, my name is Anthony Archer with Veteran Sheepdogs of America, and today is the 30th of August, 2021, and we are in Colorado Springs. I am here with Larry Davis, who was a United States Marine, and served in World War II. Larry, where were you born?
I was born in a little town back in Nebraska, Ainsworth, Nebraska. Now, they stay a while. When I was born, my mother took me right up. Them days, people didn't have money to keep somebody in the hospital for any length of time. So as soon as I was born, I was out of the hospital.
Okay.
I was the youngest of three boys. Donald was born March 23rd, 1922. Lyle was born July 12th, 1923. And I was born September 9th, 1924.
And what were your parents' names?
My parents' name, they always called him Free, but my dad's right name was Freeman Henry Davis, and my mother's name was Gladys Pike Davis. Her maiden name was Pike.
And what did your father do for a living? What was his occupation?
He was a farmer.
And your mother?
My mother, them days, the mother stayed in the house and took care of the kids.
Did your brothers also serve in the military?
My oldest brother, Donald, served in the Navy Coast. My second brother, Lyle, he was Navy, but he only served about 3 months. Don't ask me what reason he got out.
What did your mother and father think about having all three of their sons serving during the war?
He really didn't say much. I was working on a ranch, Helena, Montana. The guy I worked for, John Rice, he said to me, he said, "Lawrence, you don't have to go." I said, "John, there's a war going on. They need people." He says, "These ranchers need you too." But I won out. So I went in the service. Went to San Diego. I had no idea what the Marines was like. I've often wondered if I had to do this all over again, would I do it?
So why did you choose to enlist in the Marine Corps?
I took somebody else's place that was going to be drafted. When I got to San Diego, what the hell did I get myself into now?
And what type of training besides boot camp did you go through? What was your job in the Marine Corps?
I wasn't a very good rifle shot. I helped operate a 155 millimeter gun. That's what I was trained. But I got into another deal. The Japanese had ditches about this wide. When I went in there, we went back down. This ditch that was dug here and around, and here's a Japanese laying there. He was dead, of course, because when I went in there with that flamethrower, he just got burnt. The Japanese were set up to win that war. They had all intention of winning that war.
Which island was this on?
Mariana Islands, is that what he's talking about?
I'm not sure which one.
And then he was on the Volcano Islands, it says on there, which is like Iwo Jima.
No,
He was in Guam,
Philippines.
and he was in Hawaii too.
So did you make any lifelong friends while you were in the Marine Corps?
Yeah, one that lived that night in New York. He is probably my best friend.
Wally?
Oh,
Wally
yeah.
Weiss, yeah.
When you're in the service, you got all kinds of friends. You probably got an enemy or two. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
What was your company and battalion and division?
It was the 3rd Marine Division.
3rd Marine Division, okay.
Yeah.
When you got out of the Marine Corps, when you came home after the war,
Yeah.
what did you do when you came home?
My dad had a lot of land.
Okay.
He'd take in cattle to pasture, and my job was to see that the stock had plenty of water.
Do you recall where you were when you found out that the war ended?
Where we were stationed, the plane that dropped the bomb, that's where it was. We had no idea, really, what was going to happen. We seen them load something on that plane. They talked to a Japanese leader, asked him if he would give up. And he wouldn't give up. That's when they dropped the bomb.
Was that the first one, the Enola Gay?
Yeah. I'll tell you, when they dropped that bomb, we felt it. That's when the war ended.
When you came home, did you join any veteran service organizations?
Veterans of Foreign Wars. I was a professional boxer
How did you get into boxing?
when we was going to high school. This is funny. Oh, it ain't funny either. When I was a freshman in high school, I never won a fight. My sophomore, junior, and senior year, I never lost a fight. The first person that I boxed, this is high school stuff. He was 18 years old. He had to be a senior.
Mr. Davis, thank you very much for your time. Just want to reiterate, Larry Davis was inducted in Butte, Montana on the 9th of January in 1944 and received his honorable discharge on the 22nd of December 1945. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.